All right, let's do some practice on these. So right here we've got, using the distributive property, they want us to multiply this binomial times this trinomial. So again, here we go. X times 2x squared, and then x times negative 6x, and then x times 5. So there's the first three things, and then now we're going to do the last three. 3 times 2x squared, 3 times negative 6x, and 3 times 5. So because it's 2 front terms and 3 back terms, 2 times 3, I should have 6 different terms after I multiply. So here I go multiplying through. So 2x to the third minus 6x squared plus 5x plus 6x squared minus 18x plus 15. So double checking. Excellent. So now I go to combine like terms. Notice that this negative 6x squared and this 6x squared are like terms, and they're actually going to cancel each other out. They're going to zero out. And that this 5x and this negative 18x are like terms. So we write the answer in descending order, 2x to the third, these go away, minus 13x plus 15 is my final answer. All right, for the next one, here I go again. X squared times 2x squared, x squared times negative 6x, and x squared times negative 5. Those are my first three. And then negative 3x times 2x squared, negative 3x times negative 6x, and negative 3x times negative 5. All right, here I go multiplying through. 2x to the fourth minus 6x to the third minus 5x squared minus 6x to the third plus 18x squared plus 15x. And combining like terms, we have a negative 6x to the third and another negative 6. Those do not zero out. So in descending order, we get 2x to the fourth minus 12x to the third plus 13x squared and plus 15x. For the next two questions, questions 3 and 4, use the table to find the products. So this is the distributive method. And then this guy coming up is using the table or box method. So let's see which way you like better. So notice we've listed out these two from the binomial on the side and the trinomial is listed at the top. Now we just go row by column. I look to see if there's any terms to combine, and these are both x squareds. And then I write my answer in descending order, x to the fourth plus 3x to the third. This is going to combine. 4 minus 2 is 2x squareds. And there's my final answer. Multiplying row by column. Double checking, 3x to the fourth, negative 9x to the third, negative 6x squared, x to the third, negative 3x squared, minus 2x, good, positive, good, and positive. So now I look for like terms that I combine. Here's an x squared, here's an x cubed and an x cubed. And here's all your x squareds. that can be combined. And finally, there's one more this time. These x's can go with these x's. So in descending order, we go 3x to the 4th minus 8x to the 3rd, positive 1 minus 9, and then negative 12x squared plus 7x's plus 6. How'd you do? All right, for the next ones, you get to choose how you'd like to do them. So you can do them by the box method, you can do them by the distribution method, whichever method you feel most comfortable with. So I'm just going to go ahead and write them in distribution method. And then we combine like terms. These x squareds go with these x squareds. And these x's go with these x's. All right, here we go on the next one. Okay, how'd you do on that one? And then finally, 3 times 4 is 12x to the 4th. 3 times 3 is 9x to the 3rd, plus 6x squared. Now notice there's 3 and 3, so we're going to get a lot of different ones. So here I go on the next one, the 2x times this is going to give me thirds, so 2 times 4 makes 8x to the 3rd, plus 6x squared, plus 4x, and finally 1 times everything gives us 4x squared plus 3x plus 2. Notice how this time I lined them up by like terms so that I could add down the columns. 2, 7x, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 12x to the 4th. Notice I write this in descending order. Next, a cylinder has a height h and a radius of 3h minus 2, and the area of the base is 3h minus 2 squared. So this is going to be needed on the next page. And so the volume of the cylinder is given like this. Fill in the blank to interpret the volume of the cylinder. So take a second to look at that one and try it. All right, let's see how you did. So the volume, if you guys recall from doing volume from middle school, that's the area of the base of any shape that you're working with and the height. And so now we're going to multiply these polynomials to simplify the expression. And so 3h minus 2 can get stretched out twice. So we go 3h times 3h minus 2. We have 9h squared minus 12h plus 4 just from that initial multiplication. And then that is all times the pi that's right there out front. So now we're going to distribute that pi through, and we get 9 pi h squared minus 12 pi h plus 4 pi, and that's our final answer. How'd you do?